Good evening. Jack Shadow here, Lord of the Dark Domain. It's time once again when I leave the high halls of Castle Shadow to descend into the cold, dripping cellars far below. Down into the crypts. Do you like ghost stories? Urban legends? Spine-tingling scary stories? Yes? Then join me tonight as I present another one of my cryptic tales. Gather close, if you dare. Now let's conjure up another chiller from the Book of Shadows, shall we? Tonight, a tale from the Old West in the summer of 1878. A lonely ranch in the high plains of Wyoming, where a simple hole appeared in the earth. Some holes you feel, but this one was different. This one wanted to fill itself with you. Tonight's tale is called The Hole That Hungered.
Old Tom Whittaker had run the Circle W Ranch for 23 years. Hard land, good cattle, honest life. One morning in July, his best milk cow came up lame. Left foreleg torn bad, like she'd stepped into something sharp. Tom rode out and found it. A hole, not very wide, perfectly round, straight down into the earth. No cave-in, no animal tracks, just a clean black pit in the middle of his south pasture. He filled it with dirt and rocks, packed it tight, and forgot about it. The next morning, the hole was back. Same size, same place, the dirt gone as if it had never been there. He filled it again. Bigger this time. Next day, back again, a little wider. For 9 straight days, Tom and his hands filled that hole. Each morning it returned. Each time the hole was a bit larger, the edges smoother, the dirt vanishing without a trace. By now, the hole was the size of a wagon wheel. On the 10th day, Tom built a sturdy split-rail fence around it, 6 feet out, high enough to keep the cattle away. "That'll hold till we figure what the hell it is," he said. The next morning, the fence was gone. Swallowed whole. The hole, now 10 feet across, perfectly round, dropping straight down into blackness. The ground around it had now funneled into the opening. Warm air rose from it in slow, steady breaths, not wind, not draft, like something down there was inhaling and exhaling. Cattle started disappearing. First one heifer wandered too close at dusk, a sound like wet leather snapping. Then nothing. The cow was gone. No tracks, no blood, just a faint echo of a low, gurgling rumble from the pit. Then another. Then 3 in one night. Tom moved the herd to the north pasture. He and his 4 ranch hands rode out every morning with rifles, watching the hole like it was a living thing. It was. Tentacles, thick as a man's arm, glistening, covered in rows of tiny barbs, began reaching out at night. They moved fast when they struck, whipping up from the darkness, wrapping around a steer's leg or neck, dragging it down, screaming into the maw. The hole now had teeth, rings of jagged ivory spikes lining the rim, glistening with saliva. The men knew they had to kill it. They had dynamite on the ranch, used for blasting stumps and breaking hardpan. Tom wired together 6 sticks, short fuse, and they rode out in first light. The plan was simple. Ride close, light it, throw it straight into the open mouth, then run. They never got the chance. The tentacles came up faster than they expected. One grabbed young Billy first, wrapped around his waist, and yanked him off his horse into the pit. His scream cut off mid-breath. Another took old Hank. The 3rd ranch hand, Charlie, turned to run and was pulled under before he made 10 yards. Only Tom and his foreman, Jeb, were left. Tom lit the bundle. The fuse hissed. He raised his arm to throw. A thick tentacle shot out of the pit, wrapped around his ankle and jerked him forward. Tom hit the ground hard. The dynamite stayed lit in his hand. The creature pulled him toward the open, toothed maw. Slow, deliberate, savoring. Jeb screamed and tried to cut the tentacle with his knife. The blade bounced off slick hide. Tom was being dragged closer. Boot scraping dirt, body sliding toward the teeth. At the very edge, with the warm, stinking breath washing over him as he was only inches from the edge. Tom did the only thing he could. He kicked his boot off at the last second. The tentacle pulled the empty boot down into the darkness. In that half second of freedom, Tom rolled sideways, swung his arm, and hurled the lit bundle straight into the creature's gaping mouth. He kept rolling. The explosion was deafening. Dirt, rock, and pieces of glistening flesh erupted skyward. The maw collapsed inward with a wet, gurgling roar. The tentacles thrashed once, twice, then went limp. When the dust settled, the hole was gone. Sealed under tons of fallen earth and rock, nothing left but a shallow depression. Tom and Jeb built a sturdy wooden structure over the spot. Heavy beams, thick planks, reinforced with iron. They fenced it with barbed wire and posted signs. Danger, keep out. They never told anyone what really happened. The ranch changed hands many times over the decades. The wooden cover and fence remain to this day. Weathered, gray, and always locked. No one has ever dug there again. And on quiet nights, if you stand close enough to the old structure, you can still feel it. A faint, warm breath rising from the sealed earth. Slow, patient, waiting.
And so some holes are never truly filled. You can bury them, you can board over them, you can fence them and forget them. But the ground remembers, and sometimes the thing inside still breathes. Ever stood on ground that felt it was like breathing beneath your boots? Heard a low rumble that wasn't thunder? Tell me in the comments, have you ever felt the earth move when nothing was there to move it? Subscribe if these scary stories chill your blood. I'll have more cryptic tales coming soon, so be sure to turn on the notifications. I hope you enjoyed tonight's story. Join me next time for more frightening fun as I present another of Jack Shadow's Cryptic Tales. Until we meet again, I bid you adieu, my children of the night.